So it's Friday, and normally on Fridays I do a writer's corner where I talk about writing and give writing tips. But as you may have noticed, I did not publish a video on Monday, and the video I published on Wednesday was pre-filmed. The reason I didn't put anything up on Monday was because I had to go to the ER on Monday and I had to stay there until very late, and then I was allowed to go home and sleep, and then I had to return really early in the morning on Tuesday. So I was not in the mood to edit or fix anything really. And therefore I am also real tired and fatigued and just crappy now, and it doesn't help that I have the puppy from hell that you may hear in the background. So I hope that you will forgive me for doing a tag today. It is writing related. It is the Writing Habits tag by Dream the Impossible Dream. I will see if I can find the original video and link it down below, but if I don't, it's made by Dream the Impossible Dream. Question 1. Typed or handwriting? I like to do both, actually. I never leave home without at least one notebook. At the moment I'm carrying 2. This one is still blank, but it holds a pencil, so it's good to have around. And this one is like my idea book, so when I get an idea I write it down and work a bit on it, and yeah, so I do handwrite a lot, but I write the main stories on the computer, so a good mix in between, I guess. Question 2. Cursive or printed? And I write something in the middle. Like when I was in middle grade school or like children's school, we were told that we have to write cursive and have to learn how to write that, but as we got older it got like, no, you shouldn't write that if you're not that good at it, and I was never really good at it, so I write something in the middle. Question 3. So show your favorite pen. That would have to be this one, but I don't get a good looking handwriting with it. I almost don't understand it myself, so I almost never use it when I actually do write stuff related to my writing, but I use it to everything else. Question 4. Where do you write? And this is my writing spot. As you can see, I have a computer and the idea book is lying there with like other scripts I have to edit in the future. I have a clock, the script I'm currently editing, and music, like hand warmers, because sometimes when I write it gets really cold and that hurts my hands, and the idea wall with like ideas to different scripts and I'm working on like in between. Question 5. Who are your top 5 inspiring writers? I don't really have any of their books at the moment, or not for everyone, but yeah. The 3 first I can just like pick on the top of my head are Brandon Sanderson, Robin Hobb and Kelly Armstrong. I really like their writing style. Question 6. Top 3 favorite books on writing. Now, I haven't read that many books on writing. I have read some, but those are in Norwegian, so I will not mention them. But my all-time favorite would have to be Novel Writing, 16 Tips to Success by Evan Marshall. I bought this when I was in Dubai some years ago, and I learned a lot from it, and it really inspired me to write. And I want to read more books about writing, so if you have any good suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Question 7. Have you ever competed in NaNoWriMo? And if you've been following my channel for like a week, you know that I did. And also answering question 8, yes, I did win NaNoWriMo this year. Question 9. Have you ever had anything published? And the answer to this is yes. If you've been following my channel from the start, you will know that I am already a published author. I have so far gotten published 2 books and 1 novella, and the 3rd book is in like the press works. We're getting there. It will probably be published during the spring part of the year, and I hope to get more out after that. The short story I got published is like real short and it's called Spice Mix, and I got that published in 2014 in April. In December 2014 I got published my first actual novel, and that was Ett mörkt sinn, or A Dark Mind in English. It is a YA, NA, crime, thriller, novella kind of style. And in May 2015 I got published my middle grade fantasy book Aeri. This is the first book in a series, and it's the second book in this series that is going to be published in the spring. Question 10. What projects are you working on right now? Related to the previous question, I am working on editing the second book in Elementdragene series, or the Metal Dragons, and this is closing in. I just put in the last edits and I'm going to read through it again, and then it's going back to the publisher and we'll see where it comes from there. I'm also currently writing the third book in this series, and it's getting a bit longer than the first two ones, and that's really fun. So, question 11. What is your soundtrack when writing? When I was younger I couldn't write with music because the lyrics just fucked everything up for me, but as I've grown older I found that a lot of writers publish their writing lists with music online, and I found a lot of them and have like a mix of a lot of writers' soundtracks that I use when I write myself. And I do not really remember any of their names, but they are like movie tracks and just instrumental pieces and stuff like that. Question 12. Do you have a writer's pop-up song? I guess that's mean, do I have like a pump-up song that I get into writing from listening to? And no, I do not. I just like sit down and I write, and when I write I listen to music, and those being the soundtracks I mentioned before, and none of them really pumps me up. I can just like jump in the middle of the playlist or whatever. And since this is a tag and I haven't really seen it around that much, I am going to tag some people. I am tagging Sarah Jane from The Book Life, and also Emily from Emily Lowray, if that's how you pronounce your last name. But yeah, like, comment and subscribe. If there's anything you want to know, tweet me at Anniken Haga, and I will see you guys later. Bye!